Me.
Welcome back to a surprise dip back into the book.
We love a surprise dip.
This is me. I am a memoir, the meaning of Mariah Carey, the quadrillion-selling memoir by Mariah Carey. And we've read all the book. There's nothing more to read. We've even read the acknowledgements. I guess we could read the back flap if we really wanted to.
I think we did. Honest to God, I think we did at the beginning. Yeah. It was a front flap. The front flap, back flap.
But today we're going to look at the pictures.
Yay, finally something I can understand.
I know all this interpretation has been hard for her.
Oh, thank God for the audiobook, I tell you.
So, do we have any Mimi moments, or we're just going on in?
No, there were a few moments, just generally, a couple of tweets, a fan that got to hang out with Mariah, but nothing of super, solid substance to go into. So, and we've got a lot of photos.
We've got a lot of photos.
So I was like, let's not worry about it.
All right. So let's just break it on down.
Break me on down.
So in my copy of the book, I don't know about yours, my photos start on page 114.
No, I'm on 177.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
But you have the Australian pressing, is that right?
I think I do.
I got the US with my
with your records.
Vinyl. Yes.
I think mine's British. It's got 20 pounds written in the front.
Oh, mine says more expensive in Canada.
More expensive in Canada.
I actually think it does have the Canadian price and the US. But hopefully our pictures are in the same order. But I have created a little document.
I know, I'm going off your document, but I'm just checking my pictures are the same. They look the same.
They do look the same. And the way it's going to work is that Fab will read out the original caption and give us a little description of what we're looking at.
Yes.
If there's things to discuss, we'll go into it, and then I will give you a Poshnaption.
A Poshnaption?
Which is
Poshnaption. Poshnaption. I don't even know what it is.
I know. I was trying to think a Poshnaption. I was like, a Poshnaption is too long.
Yeah.
It needs to be a caption, just a caption.
Yes.
So I've rewritten every caption just because I can.
Yeah.
And so that will become the new caption. I don't care what the original one was.
Okay.
So, yeah. So if we would like to start with picture one.
It's mother, in inverted commas, Emma Cutright. And she's there in what looks like a lovely gingham number. Mm-hmm. And she's just standing in front of a weatherboard wall.
And why wouldn't you?
In black and white. I'm presuming these were all furnished by cousin Fizzy Woolazizzy. Cuzzle Fizzle.
Who does get a mention. I know, it's funny because some of these photos, I'm like, there's so much to go into. Others, it's just a woman standing in front of a house.
Yep.
So,
who was Emma Cutright? Did we meet her? I'm sure we must have.
I guess so, but this actually is brought up in my, what is it? Poshnaption?
Poshnaption.
Which is, I don't actually remember this woman, but she appears to be holding a fish.
Oh, is that what that is?
I don't know. I decided it was a fish.
Very dark in here when I'm looking.
I feel like she's gone to provide for her family.
Right.
She's like, and here's a snapper. That's the only fish I could think of. I'm not a fisherman. If that wasn't clear.
She must have been in that Cuzzle Fizzle chapter, and we just got so confused.
I'm going to say earlier. I'm going to say like
earlier.
I reckon before White Nana.
Oh, I could probably look her up because I've got the Kindle book.
Oh yes, do that.
Let's do that. I forgot. In the Kindle version as well, if you're reading along in that, all the photos are down the back like that, like an afterthought.
Right. Poor mother to read Emma Cutright.
I know.
What's her name again?
You confident to call her mother Teresa?
Teresa. I mean, she could never fish.
All right. Oh no, she's in the acknowledgements that she's one of the tribe of angels.
Yes.
And then there's a photo of her.
Oh, great. So at the end.
That's yeah.
So she's never been mentioned.
Yeah.
Which is,
unless she's Mother Emma somewhere else. Yeah, no,
I mean, there's a lot, and because there's a lot of different nicknames given to people, and
so
it gets a little.
She's just in there,
and not just our ones.
She's in the tribe of angels: Alfred Roy, Addie Mae Cole, Nanna Reese, Mother Emma Cutright, and the Bishop. Okay. So she's just one of the people she feels with her every day.
Strangely, I don't think we get a photo of.
No,
not poor Angela Bishop.
She's
going to be devastated.
Wasn't she Diane Keaton for a while?
Yeah, Pastor
Sister
Bishop,
Mary
Clarence, Diane Keaton, Bishop, now Angela Bishop.
I love Angela. She's beautiful.
We love Angela. Okay, on to our second picture. What have we got?
It's Nanna Reese in front of her church with her pocketbook.
Yes.
And I'm aching for her. She just looks incredible. She's got her good shoes on, her good hat, and a good dress. Like it's all go.
And this is a picture that's mentioned in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like we know about this. Mariah went back with a little extra cleavage to reshoot.
Yes.
And a little different to how I drew her.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
She needs the Della Reese longer hair.
She does. Nanna Della Reese needs the full Touched by an Angel wig.
But I think I nailed the robes.
Yeah. Robes are great. I like her little blackboard telling us what's on the Bible school.
Yes, Bible school preaching, YMCA night service.
YPHA.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but it's a night service.
I don't know. YPHA.
It's probably a Bible thing,
right? So my poshnaption is really hard to say.
Poshnaption of Nanna Della Reese. Poshnaption.
If you're gonna commit, you're doing it 59 times. So, okay, ready?
I told you on the email this episode is gonna go for 6 months.
Forever. Okay. Nanna Della Reese looking fab after a long day of exorcisms with Roma Downey.
That's right, she did an exorcism.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This was her just before going in. I don't know what was in her little. Is that the pocketbook? Is that what it is?
It's glamorous.
It's a big pocketbook.
It's a glamorous handbag. What we call a handbag in Australia.
Yeah, I was going to say you have to have your exorcism tools.
Yeah, they say pocketbook, and they could mean like a gigantic big, a Birkin would be a pocketbook, even though it's the size of your head.
All right, on to some more Nanna Della Reese.
More Della Reese.
Pick 3.
Left is Nanna Reese with her Bible. And it is she's beautiful. Like her hair is stunning.
She is actually, yeah.
And she's just having a casual sit on possibly a church pew with a Bible.
I would say it's very pewy, isn't it?
Although it's upholstered, which church pews are normally just blank wood.
Well, that's because she's Nanna Della Reese.
Yeah, she gets the special.
So God said, no, she's getting a good pew.
Yeah, you're getting the good pew.
Good pew for you.
Good pew for you.
So dumb. Oh my God.
What is this
podcast? I don't know. My that should have been my Poshnaption, but my actual Poshnaption is
Poshnaption. Nanna Della Reese Poshnaption.
I didn't expect. I love that this is your fault now. You have done this to yourself, and now you're in too deep.
I'll give up eventually.
Shoulder deep.
Don't bring that up again. That's from before we started recording. The reindeer
I hope so. I don't know what you're talking about. Certainly nobody I know.
Jingle fucking bells.
So my Poshnaption for this one is Nanna Della Reese rocking some chunky white heels.
Oh, they are.
Right? Mariah would notice this.
She's got the full Minnie Mouse shoe.
Yeah. She's like, these are in the shoe drobe for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Unless someone stole them with all of her couture.
Yeah. They're just
and they stole Nanna Della Reese's best shoe.
Chunky shoes.
How very dare you.
How very dare. So we're still on the first page, last picture on the first page, which is picture 4.
Oh my God, it is the cutest. It's Alfred Roy at 4 years old. He is wearing some kind of lederhosen business.
Yeah.
He's got like a little stick and the cutest socks you've ever seen. And what a cheeky face.
I'm just expecting a little can business.
He's
like
adorable.
A little like tap dance.
You know what he looks like is when I was probably his age there, maybe a bit older, I had to sing Edelweiss in the school concert. We did all the songs from Sound of Music, and I got
And you got the least exciting one.
Yeah. Just throw flowers from a basket. Anal vines, anal vines.
Oh my God. Oh, you can do it at the Christmas show now.
I had a very high voice back then too. I was a little kid. Anal vines,
I just feel bad because, like, at that age, that is not the song that you want to sing from The Sound of Music.
Yeah, I know, but it was weird that I was given the man song.
Well, that is, you should have been mother inferior. I've said it before.
Mother inferior. Climb every mountain.
But you'd get halfway up and need to sit down. I'm tired.
Have you ever seen Guy Sebastian sing that? That was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah.
You're not being sarcastic?
No. Like, he went full diva. I'm like, whoa, hello. Where did that come from?
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So my
Anyway,
Poshnaption...
Alfred Roy Poshnapses.
is simply Alfred Roy looking camp AF. Like, there's some family resemblance
Oh my
right
God,
there.
it's the eyebrow. It's the single eyebrow going up like,
Yeah.
what you talking about?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
All right, we're turning the page.
Turning the page.
On to pick 5. What have we got?
Picture 5 is Addie looking glamorous. And I've got to say, this was not expected.
Unexpected.
Addie the Parmesan Nazi herself in a fab frock.
But no, there is not a can of cheese in sight.
No, there's.
Addie
It could
looks
be out of
stunning.
frame. Like, it could be below the frame.
Well, it's in a bag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a handbag.
Yeah, it's in a pocketbook.
Is it time for a poshnopsis, or was that
It
it?
is.
Poshnopsis. A poshnopsis. It's Addie Parmesan Nazi poshnopsis. It's going to get so tiring by the time we get to 59.
I love it. So my Poshnaption is Addie the Parmesan Nazi looking glamorous but smelling of cheese. Because the original caption's not wrong. They just left out a detail.
They left out the
And her full name.
linguine wrecking cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese stink.
Linguine wrecking cheese stink. Just rolls off the tongue. All right, on to picture 6.
My mother's mother. And she is, as suspected, the whitest woman who ever lived.
Oh, yeah.
And she is wearing those nosy neighbor glasses that I'm sure Gladys Kravitz used to have on before she went and looked out the window to see what Samantha and Darren were up to.
But I feel like Gladys was fairly harmless. I think this woman would do you in.
Oh, yeah, no, she would call the police.
Yeah. There's a sternness that I think Mariah mentions, and it's like, oh, no, it's staring right back at us.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Sorry, white grandma. All right, so my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption. White grandma, Poshnaption.
Which is very close to what I have written, which is white grandma being all white. God, look at her. She's been a white.
She is the whitest.
All right.
You can see her looking sterner. Like, I can see just like there would have almost been an emotion across her face when she first saw Alfred Roy. Like,
oh my God.
Just almost like.
Yeah, almost, but not because she's
a slight
so
twitch,
white.
and I'm like, I don't approve.
Yeah. She had a sick headache, like the grandma from Bewitched.
Yeah.
Like, was it Darren's mum always had a sick headache?
She always had a headache.
All right, picture 7.
Picture 7, Pat in her opera days. It's Piggy Patricia, but pre-Piggy, when she could still pull it together and pull her hair into one of those really unforgiving opera buns.
Yeah. I mean, there's a sternness here too, one must admit.
She has inherited the stern look. She's got cheekbones, though. I will give her that. She has heaven cheekbones.
Yeah. Actually, both Pat and Alfred Roy have heaven cheekbones.
Yeah, they have.
And it has, of course, followed through.
Yes. Those spectacular cheekbones have. You know who's like, I reckon Mariah's cheekbones are even more like Addie the Parmesan Nazis.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. I think an ex-brother got the majority of the cheekbone.
Oh, yeah, he got mega cheekbone.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
He got super cheeks. Super cheeks. I'm super cheeky.
I was expecting a super cheek moment in the microphone, but it didn't happen.
Oh, okay, I don't have a spare hand.
It's super cheek order.
I'm holding the book. I don't want to dribble on the book.
So my Poshnaption for this.
Poshnaption.
Okay, we're bringing it in.
It's Patricia. Patricia.
Piggy Patricia being twice the singer Mariah is. I just feel like she's looking down like I'm twice the singer.
You want to be
half the singer I am.
Jesus. I mean, if you want to inspire your kids, that's the way to go. I'll prove you wrong, mother. And
From
then
one,
some.
yeah. But imagine now them babies having to like outdo Mariah.
Oh my God.
It wouldn't be possible.
Yeah. They're like, she's got more number ones than Elvis. Like, it's a hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't even bother trying.
Yeah.
Like, who could?
Just get a trade.
Yeah.
Go off to TAFE.
Off to TAFE.
You're allowed to do 499 hours of beauty school.
Yeah, don't do the whole 500.
Don't do 500 because you don't want to test that boundary. All right, from one parent to the next in picture 8.
Alfred Roy in the military. Alfred Roy looking sharp in his jaunty hat, askew.
Schmick.
And cheekbones for days.
Cheekbones for days.
And yeah, very, very smouldering Alfred Roy. Compared to the cheeky little face he had when he was a kid.
Yes.
Now we've got a very, cheeky, like, cusp of adulthood. Like, he doesn't even look that grown up yet.
I mean, it is the military. I don't know if they'd have allowed cheeky.
I think you can get in at
glam.
like 16. Like...
But I'm just picturing like a real smiley. Hey, I'm so excited. That'd be me in the military.
He's smizing is what he's doing.
But it's interesting to see both him and Pat next to each other.
Yeah.
To be able to, probably around a similar age, to be able to like be, okay, I see. Yeah, pull those cheekbones.
Must
all the
have been
cheekbones.
Completely in love. Look at them.
Well, she's not looking. She's looking away from him.
No, I know, but they're just like they created a bunch of children. Like there was something.
And one of them was great. So one of them was Mariah Carey.
One of them was Mariah Carey.
My Poshnaption for this
Alfred Roy in the military Poshnaption
is Alfred Roy looking like he can get it.
Oh yeah.
The thirst got real.
Yeah. Did you have a moment with Alfred Roy?
No, there's still time though. The book will last forever. All right, we have to tidy it up for the next picture.
Oh, okay.
Picture 9.
Well, I'm turning the page. Here we go, onto a new page. Picture 9. Little one. Oh my God. Baby Mariah. Thumb in mouth. Just looking the cutest. With a parka on, with a fur-trimmed
blue
hood.
parka, yes.
Amazing. A Poshnaption
Lamley
of little Mariah.
This is an easy one. It was the teeniest, tiniest Mariah.
Oh, I know.
Because it's the squishiest.
Yeah.
It's the smallest we've seen her that I think of.
Mariah.
But she's like, just like, look at my pretty hand though. At the same time, she's like, stunning.
Yeah.
You don't get it, but I am. On to picture 10.
Which is with Santa Claus for the first time.
Yeah.
And Mariah just beaming from ear to ear.
I mean, he must have been so excited to meet her.
Because she's the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah. Until then, he just kind of sat around in malls looking real sad. Yeah. And now he has a purpose. Yeah. Again.
Though all those shopping centre Santas always look a little bit sad.
Well, they're a bit drunk most of the time.
That was always my thing. Like sometimes I turn up to work a bit dusty. I'm like, yeah, I know I smell like Santa. I've had a big night.
Yeah, I've never met a happy mall Santa. Like I've never met a well-adjusted man out in the world who said, "Oh yeah, I'm a mall Santa."
Yeah, for just one full month of the year, I will let kids sit on my lap and tell me what they want for Christmas,
and probably pee a little bit on me.
And scream right in my ear if they don't want it.
Yeah. They're trying to be Mariah. She was the only one who did it in key.
Yeah.
All right, my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption. It's Santa for the first time. Poshnaption.
Mariah telling Santa that she doesn't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing she needs. A better family.
Aww. She looks like she's dressed as a pumpkin. Like that is a very orange jumper.
I like it.
I'm
here for it. She should bring it back. Look at those little shorts.
Yeah.
Little stockings.
So cute. So cute, little Mariah.
I think she's doing an Illuminati symbol with her hands.
I think she's holding something. Maybe a present.
Oh, the spirit of Christmas. Yeah, fair enough. Next picture 11. Very exciting for this one.
My cousin Vizzle at age 3. My cousin Vinny at age 3.
Right. I was like, I don't understand who that is. Now, what have we got here?
Well, it is obviously cousin Vinny, who is wearing a cute dress, has like a headscarf thing on, and is beaming from ear to ear. She's very excited about something. She's
probably just seen Mariah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption, cousin Vizzle, Poshnaption. The one I gave up halfway through.
Exactly. Yeah. Is simply Cuzzy Vizzy.
Cuzzy Vizzy.
That's all you need.
Kizzle Wuzzle.
Cuzzy Vizzy.
Kizzy Wizzy. My cousin
I still can't. My cousin.
Vinny.
Vinny.
It's really hard to say.
My cousin Vizzle.
Cousin Vizzle.
God. All right. Picture 12.
This is also very cute. Young Mariah. It's called With Cuddles the Bear on a Trip to Mount Washington with Father.
Yeah, he's no longer got a name.
No, he's become father. It's Mariah just looking like Cuddles the Bear is adorable. And the scenery is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Mount Washington.
I mean, she's rock climber.
I think she's just going for a walk. But
it's probably the first time she's ever had to carry her own bag, too.
Or maybe the last time.
Yes.
I vow this is the last time I'll carry my own bag. Like that time I saw her, was it maybe from Mariah's World, where she was getting pushed on a trolley to the stage?
Yes, which we'll have to cover, I think. All right, my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption, Mount Washington, Poshnaption.
The love is gone.
Was it even there?
No. Mariah, with the only member of her family she still speaks to, Cuddles the Bear.
Cuddles the Bear. She still talks to her mother. They have a difficult relationship.
Well, talk, yell, whichever.
Yeah.
I was specifically talking under a certain amount of decibels. She doesn't talk to her mum. She just sells her house out from under her. Did I forget to tell you?
Were you still living there? Soz.
I meant to send you a text, but I didn't have your number.
Yeah.
Is it 3? Is that your number? 3 out of 10? I think it was.
Is your phone buried under some of the mess, mother?
Yeah. I couldn't see it with all the calamity and the dog hair. Oh, God. Okay. Pick 13.
Oh, me with the late Bohemian Pat.
So my first question is, why is she dead?
She's not. So Mariah is in a swing, by the way. I've got to warn you. She's topless. And
Mariah.
Pat has got like 2 massive pigtail things going on and some sort of...
Yeah, that's a lot of hair.
Boho ensemble thing happening. Yeah.
Yeah, Mariah hates hippies. This is probably why.
This is the start of the hippie hate.
She could only put a late photo in, like it was later on when it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, late Bohemian.
So my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption, Bohemian Poshnaption. Mamma mia,
is... I love that song. We need Mariah to cover that on an next album. So... And then from me would just be Squeal.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
So this is the first, but certainly not the last time Patricia would push her daughter over the edge.
Oh!
Boom.
Burn. I want you to burn.
Oh, wow. Tina's arrived.
Tina's here.
Serena and Tina Arena. Which is what I want them to call Margaret Court Arena. I think it was the Serena Tina Arena.
Okay. That is
because it's sponsored by Serena Tuna.
Yeah. And Serena Williams.
And Serena Williams.
They should call it the Serena Arena.
Right, Serena Arena. Serena Tina Arena. All right, so picture 14 on the next page.
On the next page, it's Huddle with flowers from Alfred Roy.
Oh, they're not sunflowers though. What's the point?
It's
what are we seeing?
So it's Mariah as playing Huddle. Well, obviously after she's finished playing Huddle in Fiddler on the Roof, and she's got some flowers which have been delivered to her by Alfred Roy, which is you get when you do a musical of any sort.
Yeah.
Even as a child, you must get flowers.
Specifically from Alfred Roy.
Yeah. He was father on the other page, and now he's Alfred Roy again.
I know. So my Poshnaption.
Oh, Poshnaption. Poshnaption. Huddle, Poshnaption.
You're like,
Yeah, what? Give me a Poshnaption.
I was like, maybe he's given up. That's okay. All right, so my Poshnaption is simply top billing.
Oh, yes.
Because it's Mariah performing.
Yeah.
What else would they be?
What? No.
I don't know anyone else who was in that play.
No one else was.
Ever.
I don't know the name of anyone else in that play.
No.
I mean, she was never invited back again, but...
It's just so good.
Because she was so good. They were like, oh, you're making all the other kids look bad.
Yeah. Picture 15, we're still on the Hoddle.
We're still dressed as Hoddle. This is mid-performance when she's singing Far From the Home I Love into a microphone, which seems weird for a musical, but, good on you. Maybe they did it the same way I did Edelweiss at primary school.
Yeah. Yeah, badly, yeah. I don't want to sing Edelweiss, would have been me. I'm Maria.
I want to be the home-wrecking nun with a guitar.
Yeah. Now I'd be the Baroness.
The Baroness is the best.
The best. So misunderstood.
I know. Just because she
so
liked
my
the kids out of the way and trained with a whistle, that doesn't make her a
mean,
bad person.
Right? Not even a little bit. So, my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption. Poshnaption. Fiddler on the Roof, Poshnaption.
Is because she did say Far From the Home I Love. So I've reinterpreted that into one of her classics, which is when you're almost there and you're almost home, open up your eyes and go, go.
I was watching that again the other day because I do.
Of course you are.
And someone's like written in the comments like, I love that Mariah hates this song but slays it anyway. She's gone, yeah, this song's a bit shit.
Well, no one loves the dragon and they still slay it.
Yes.
So Mariah was like, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I will slay it.
I won't like it, but I'll do it. That was just the song to pay the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a rent.
You're right,
a rent paying song.
A real song.
So our next one is Posing for the Gunkles. And Mariah is in full diva mode.
Yeah.
Even
She's
as
arrived.
a child.
Yeah. We're getting some buzzies in the background. Don't know who they belong to.
Yeah, they're the Gunkles.
Yeah.
They do old lady drag on the weekends.
I love it. So my Poshnaption is simply...
Poshnaption.
Darling.
This is the first... I reckon this is the first darling.
I think so. I reckon she got that from the Gunkles.
Yeah, that definitely came from the Gunkles.
Darling, pose for us. Darling, Mariah, darling. All right, next page, picture 17.
On to the next page. Detangled and swept away. We know the story of this one. This was pre-Farrah Fawcett here. Yes. By Morgan's friend, who I suspect may have been a friend of Dorothy's.
Friend of Mariah's. Friend of Farrah's.
Anyway, she's at the beach. She's got a hot dog. It's the picture on the back cover, essentially.
It is. We know, this is little Mariah TM.
You can choose which way you want it. Do you want it that way or do you want it that way?
Do you want it that way? I know.
A Poshnaption of hot dog detangled. Which way Poshnaption?
Okay. Mariah pretends to eat a hot dog after pretty Farrah Fawcett man brushed his hair.
Yeah.
Let's see. I stumbled over the last few words, but you get what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Brushed her hair.
Brushed her hair.
Oh,
We got a whole chapter
Brushed
about this.
her
This
hair.
was the name of the chapter, Detangled and Swept.
It was. All right. Picture 18.
Picture 18 is Chess with Alfred Roy. Mm-hmm. And this is, again, the cutest. Mariah's hair is a mess. It's all blowing everywhere, which is what happens when your dad's looking after you.
It's almost there. It's almost home.
And she's playing chess. She's got a finger on a pawn. Or maybe that's a castle on the rook. I think she's got a finger on the rook. And she's wearing the cutest little jumper. Adorable.
I'm loving the scarf moment. The scarf moment is very good. I think she's trying to figure out which one's the queen. Because that's the one I like. So my Poshnaption.
A Poshnaption. Poshnaption. Chess.
Is
Chess.
Chess.
I know him so well. That's from Chess.
Oh, I love that song by Melanie Singh and Emma Bunton. My favourite.
You haven't heard it until you've heard Whitney and her mum do it.
Oh, God. No one needs to hear
Yeah,
that.
it's good. So good.
So my Poshnaption is simply, ew, chess. Like, where's Candyland?
Oh, no, she was playing chess.
Grown-up bullshit. Give me a Ritz cracker.
She had to do grown-up stuff.
I know, I
No
like
Candyland.
All right. Picture 19, which is how many number ones that Mariah?
This one is called Early On You Face... ... Obviously a lyric from a song that we know.
Yeah, see, is that which song?
Early on you face.
It just sounds like something that you've. Oh, sorry, I went early on your face.
Not when it's a child.
No, just a grown-up lyric. The grown-up Mariah said, I don't know what this is. Why? Cancel us now.
You are the worst person who ever lived.
I wasn't thinking of the photo, okay? I was thinking about last weekend at the Peel. But yeah, what song is it? Have we gotten to it?
I think it's Outside. It's in Outside.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it means.
It's because this is the start of her starting to feel like she doesn't belong. Look, she's got a sad face. Right. She's holding her face in her hands.
Yes.
And it's, we know the lyrics to Outside. It's very meaningful.
We do. Well, I mean, my Poshnaption takes it in a different direction, but a similar direction.
A Poshnaption, not about outside Poshnaption.
Mariah covering her ears after hearing I'm Real.
Well, Piggy Patricia doing another aria. No, Mummy, not that note.
trying to be twice the singer, right?
I love that. That's one of the stories that she used to tell, was that she would pick out the wrong notes that her mum was singing.
Oh yeah, it's like we were bonding. I was correcting. Right. Next page, picture 20.
Picture 20, I believe, is Lullaby of Birdland with Clint at the piano.
Yes, Clint loves some piano.
Clint is mad for some piano.
Do you reckon Mariah, she'd be like, oh, I know what I was singing there? Or is it more of like, I think we sang that together, so I'll say it was that?
Yeah, I mean, she obviously, as we've seen in concert, she's obviously done it a lot.
Yes.
She knows that
Maybe
song.
This is the first time.
And she did say, she sang that one, and everyone's like, ooh, she's good. I'm enjoying, while she sings into the microphone, while Clint plays the piano, she is wearing a rainbow jumper.
She is, which does get a mention in the Poshnaption.
There's a rainbow. Poshnaption.
Which is Mariah rocking the Rainbow album merch. She's like, I'm getting in early. I'm going to have an album called Rainbow. Get the T-shirts and the sweaters printed, please.
Let's get it going now.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
And I love little Mariah here. Like, you just see, oh, here she goes. She's into it. She's singing.
Yeah. She's got that mic technique down.
Yeah.
She's like, I've done this before. It's not my first time.
Yeah.
Check this out, Pat.
She's not doing the hand waving, though. I wish we had some teenage hand waving.
Maybe it's like by her side.
Maybe.
Waving. Like lower down. It's jazz.
It's jazz. Yeah, it is jazz.
Lower down,
you
hand
don't need
waving.
to do big hand waving.
No. Next picture 21.
21 is a wayward child. And
I've heard that before.
Yes. And she's wearing the most heaven 70s style, Western shirt. Probably with press studs. Because those shirts had press
probably
studs.
a sheriff star on the front. Sheriff Mariah.
And she's sitting on the stripiest couch of all time. And there is a stack of records in the background.
Stack? What do you reckon it is?
That particular record?
I can't tell.
I can't tell from here.
I'm just going to... It's Rumours by Fleetwood Mac.
Probably.
We'll just make it up.
Probably. At that year. It's like an 87% chance that's what it is.
This was, yeah. So my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption. Wayward child Poshnaption.
Mariah not having it with this regular-sized couch. Doesn't even go into another room. Like, I'm loving her hair. This is why...
Like, her hair is
yeah,
heaven.
it is cute. I'm imagining like this is probably like Mariah's house growing up was probably fine.
Yes.
It's just that she wanted extra. She's like, but why isn't our
I don't know. I
couch
think records on
longer?
the floor. Like, you don't even have a shelf for those, Piggy.
That's true.
Piggy.
Yeah.
You come on.
That's where all the dog hair and the calamity probably is on the shelves.
Collecting.
Yeah.
Collecting around the records.
All right. Pick 22.
Little Mariah and Pat.
Yeah.
And they're in an embrace. Mariah's being held up by Patricia, who is barely tolerating her more talented daughter.
There's also like a bit of vignette happening. I think this might have been in a frame.
I think
They
it was
just
in a
snapped
photo
it-
frame.
Snapped it on the phone. On the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
I'll get that to the press.
They can fix it. A Poshnaption of Little Mariah and Pat Poshnaption.
So this is Little Mariah and Unidentified White Woman.
It's her mother.
Well, not according to Mariah.
Oh, they're still friendly. She's even given her a name.
Piggy Patricia.
Piggy Patricia.
All right, picture 23. Picture 23.
Picture 23 is the cutest. It's Cece, me, and Chris, and it is 3 beaming children who are all having
So
a whale
cute.
of a time. Chris is wearing a cowboy hat,
He's all over this.
and he's got a bow tie on. He is flamboyant.
And there's some, like takeaway cup action.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a Fanta.
Maybe, or is it full of
be
lollies?
nice.
Is they get those cups full of lollies from the pick and mix?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, that'd be
But
fun.
there
That'd
is
be nice
there are some fun embroidered cushions going on. Everyone is having a whale.
Oh, there
of a
is?
time.
Yeah. And it is nice to see Mariah with such a big smile as a young girl.
Well, she used to have fun. This was Cece, the cousin, wasn't it? That she.
I couldn't remember, which is part of the Poshnaption.
Well, all right. Poshnaption. A Poshnaption. A thoughtless, not knowing what's going on. Poshnaption.
Mariah and 2 kids that I don't remember being mentioned at all. I'm sure they were, but I just couldn't. Again, it took us 3.5 years to read this book.
It did.
This is why I need to go back and read it again to remember what happened in chapters. In the first section, Wayward Child. I remember.
Well, Cece.
I remember. Watch out,
Cece was the cousin she was with when she was told by in the fake facial that her lips were not full enough.
Right,
She told
yes.
Cece, your lips are good, and then turned to me with a puzzled look. And I was wondering, what's wrong with my face? Mariah, your lips aren't full enough, she said with a sigh. So, yeah. And then years later, she found out that, her lips were too
Someone
full.
took a hit.
Yeah.
Someone took a hit out on that nail technician. Don't know what happened there.
It's like Thelma from Good Times.
Dead. No, I don't know if that was dead. But
No, there's some parentheshade here because she says almost as fab as Thelma on Good Times, but a little thicker. In brackets. And she'll sold makeup at the department store. Anyway, that's Cece, the cuz.
perfect. Watch out. See. Pick 24 on the next page.
Is 9th grade.
This was interesting because we didn't get much. We got 8th grade.
Yeah.
We didn't get much of 9th grade.
Well, I guess, that's when she was singing and everything, wasn't she? Wasn't she
Probably.
making, doing the demos for people? Singing
probably.
Song jingles. Anyway, she's got, it's a full glamour shot. She's very, it looks very school yearbook kind of glamour.
Ah, yes.
And she's got full Farrah flick going.
Oh, all over it.
Yeah.
She kept Old Maid on as a hairstylist.
Yes. And her makeup is flawless. She looks amazing.
I will say that is someone I wish we had a photo of, is the Farrah Fawcett friend.
know.
Right.
He would-
Because he sounded so handsome.
So pretty.
Yes, I'm here for it. So my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption, 9th grade Poshnaption.
This picture came with the frame.
It looks like that, doesn't it?
Totally.
I
was
feel
oh,
like
this isn't. They just found it.
I feel like I've seen her on the wall at the hairdressers. What are those hairdressers where they don't change the photos for 2 decades?
Literally, you can still go in there in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like, okay.
Why have these hairdressers never bought a new poster since they opened?
They didn't realize that they don't have to keep aging the models. They can just get new photos in. They don't have to have Linda Evangelista now. It's you can just bring someone else in. Picture 25.
Picture 25. I'm very excited about this one. It is Beauty School, ! 500 hours.
500. Count
And
them.
this is a full glamour shot, black and white, amazing angles, great makeup. And naked except for a necklace chain. I'm sure she's wearing it's the 80s. She would have been wearing those bustier things.
No, I can see a white top.
Was there a white top?
Just sort of, yeah. Can you see? Like it's just
barely
I think it would have
visible.
gone down under maybe a slip.
Yes. She doesn't tell anyone what to do with this slip.
She wouldn't dare, darling.
The Poshnapsis of the Poshnaption Beauty School 500 hours.
Did I mention I've done 500 hours of beauty
500
school?
hours. So many
500 hours. It's not 499.
No.
Damn babies. It's 500.
500.
So many hits and shirts.
And shirts.
Hits and
hours
shirts.
Of beauty school.
All right. Picture 26.
We have skipped right ahead here. Picture 26 is Looking In. Another amazing song that we love.
We do.
About her torturous life. But the photo is Mariah in the wedding dress when she became Mrs. Mottola, a name she never used.
No, and we didn't. If anyone says we did, we'll deny it.
We didn't ever call her Mrs. Mottola. Anyway, it's time for a Poshnaption, a looking in, Poshnaption.
So my Poshnaption is Mariah in her first acting role. And I will say, it has to be, I mean, she knew what she was doing with that original caption.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, remember that really sad song that I wrote?
About, like, how I'm not as happy as I look?
Yeah. Anyway, here's my first wedding picture.
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh.
And, he was such a dick. The knife and the Goombas at
my
dinner.
God, I forgot about the knife.
Yeah, fiddling with the knife.
So much happened in this book.
So much happened in this book. These photos are like,
much.
I feel like I'm getting PTSD looking at
yes,
all the trauma in
the
book. I'm getting post-memoir trauma disorder.
But I mean, there's no one that she doesn't know in these pictures, which helps.
Yes, that's true.
The crop is purposeful.
Yes, she has. Maybe that's why that picture was in a circle.
Yeah,
maybe there was someone in the background.
There was some other family members.
Maybe.
All right, pick 27.
I've got to change the page. Hang on.
Oh, turning the page. Turning the page.
With Josephine making it happen in the city. And it's Mariah and Josephine, both with some very tortured 80s hair. Yes. Mariah's in a midriff. Josephine is wearing all black, like she lives in Melbourne, and some very tortured Converse. And Mariah is wearing acid wash.
Yeah.
Bleached denim jorts.
Why wouldn't you?
And are they Dunlop volleys on the feet or something?
It looks
Maybe
like
Vans or something.
What I like is I feel like Mariah, she's talked about her hair. It was big already.
It was big already.
But she's turned around to Josephine and said, 500 hours, Josephine. I will get this sorted. You will look beautiful. Sip your juice and shut up.
Drink your juice box.
So
Who has she cropped out of that picture, I wonder?
Oh, you're right.
There's a little arm there and a leg, but someone whose name shall never be mentioned. Possibly
could be someone sitting.
Margulies.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because this was back in, this is when she was writing her first album. And was it Margulies, wasn't he Josephine's boyfriend or mine?
I think so. It's funny because I was thinking she was younger than she is. Like, you're probably right. Yeah. She's in my head, I'm like, she's 12, but she's probably about 17, 18.
Yeah, because she was like, she met Josephine when she moved to the city. So this is, again, they're making it happen because she can barely afford the shoes upon her feet.
Yeah, there's probably holes in them.
Probably holes. Anyway, it's time for making it happen in the city, Poshnaption. Poshnaption.
Had I thought about the shoes, I would have done that. But my Poshnaption is Mariah sipping on a juicy juice.
Juicy juice.
Would you like a juicy juice?
I reckon it's Margulies chopped out. Are they holding a guitar?
Probably.
No, I'm imagining things.
Now, this next one's interesting. Picture 28.
Picture 28 is, in inverted commas, The Distance.
Which is a Mariah song, which we've not gotten to yet. So I'm not across the content
the contextualization. Do you want me to look it up just so we can get a little
Maybe.
bit of a lyrical contextualization?
Because, I mean, I'm sensing that we're talking about a literal physical distance between her and somebody in the background. Who I have taken a stab at, of who I think it is.
Who do you think this is?
I think it might be an ex-sister.
Oh, do you think that is the ex-sister?
I think it is. The face looks very ex-sister.
Yeah, maybe.
Like the hair, it's hard to tell, but keep in mind that ex-sister would have been having babies around this time.
Yeah.
And they don't get a mention of who they are. And I thought the distance might be highlighting, the distance between the siblings.
Yeah, it's weird.
If not, my Poshnaption makes no sense.
Anyway, Mariah has on point hair. Like it is curly.
Oh, yeah.
Curly Raya to the max.
Curly Raya, blonde Raya.
Blonde Raya.
Did you find any context in the lyrics?
No.
I always thought that song was more about like, look at us go the distance.
Yeah, it is.
Like maybe she's just being funny.
Look at us, we're going to go the distance. They just want to be us. They don't want to see us going the distance for life.
So
later.
if we go off the possibility that this is an ex-sister, my Poshnaption.
Poshnaption. The distance, Poshnaption.
Great. My Poshnaption is Mariah makes tea. Because it kind of looks like she's at the bench, like smiling, like I got this. Don't worry.
This is way older than the tea incident, but I'm sure.
But what I mean is Mariah's making.
Mariah's making the tea now. Ooh.
Yeah, she's like, oh, would you like? Come on in. You say at the door, would you like a tea? I'll pop the kettle on. Yeah, no, you stay there. Don't come any closer. I'll get you that nice tea, hot tea. Yeah.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. Pick 29.
Me, Mike, and Sean, just for laughs. There is some goofery happening.
There is quite a distance in age between Mike and Sean. So I believe these are both the next sister's children.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
I envisioned them being of similar age, but looking at this, I mean, Sean, puberty has struck with. Oh no, is that Mike? Sorry.
Yeah, was
the older one has definitely gone through puberty with those eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm not mad at, just quietly. But then there's a much younger nephew.
Yes,
with a fun fringe.
With a very fun fringe.
Yeah, and big fake lips.
Yes, and there's some weird candy business going on here.
There is.
And Mariah's wearing a tracksuit.
Oh, surprised you allowed that in.
I know. Surprise! I can have fun.
Look how fun I am in my trackies. In my Versace trackies. So my Poshnaption.
A Poshnaption. Just for last Poshnaption.
Is Mariah and her nephews before their sold-out magic show at the Montreal Comedy Festival. Because all I could think of was just for laughs.
I see. Yes.
I was like, where's Tommy Little coming out?
You just want to see his arms. You don't even care what he says.
So he'd come out to hit on Mariah. Oh my God, I saw his torso once. That was...
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right. Yeah. And because he doesn't really talk about it, it's just like, I'm secretly hot. Like, you don't know that I'm...
Yeah, no, we used to try and get him to take his top off all the time when we were doing Talking Puffy. It was...
now he does it for homeless people. It's
yeah.
I know. Now I'll look at the...
Because I've hugged him a few times and I've been like, that is quite solid in there.
Yeah. And I don't just mean you're under.
All right, we're up to our final picture 30. In this section. Because I think we're going to have to do the rest of them in another episode because I've sung Poshnaption too many times. And it's with Sean at Christmas in Aspen.
Oh, we love Aspen.
And Sean is holding Mariah aloft.
Oh, yeah.
This is quite
I'm looking at the pictures next to each other. I think that Sean was the little one in the first.
I think so.
And now he's the grown-up one.
But Mariah is the same age in both.
Mariah is the same age.
I don't understand how this works.
I know. I love it.
It's confronting.
The thing that is confronting to me is the mess on the floor.
Well, that's
why
Christmas.
Is it Is Patricia there? Is this the year Patricia
it's
came?
Christmas, but presents have been opened in a flurry of excitement.
I know, but I just don't like the idea that Mariah knows what a plastic bag is. Like, I just feel like the reindeer should come in
Remember the plastic
and remove
bag that she turned up with, the plates and the thing for the Piggy Patricia's house. She knows about plastic bags because she's had to go
I at least thought it would be,
to Patricia's
like
house to clean up more than once.
That's true. But I still picture like lavender scented, like MC embroidered.
The thing I've
bags.
gotten from this book is that Mariah is just for sometimes. It's just for the cameras, darling. Well, that has been a lot.
Oh, I have to give the Poshnaption.
Oh, the Poshnaption. A Poshnaption. One final Poshnaption for this episode.
All right. Sean carries Mariah in his arms in front of the Christmas tree, making her look very light in return for an invite. She's like, okay, you can come, but you have to lift me and don't you complain.
Isn't he her uncle / dad / grandfather /
one of
cousin
them,
/ son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like looking at the picture. I think he was the little one who he has grown up to look similar to Mike.
Yes.
But I'm just looking at the facial
it's not mine.
features. I'm pretty sure it's Sean. Like, as in, I'm pretty sure the little one was Sean. But we could be totally wrong.
No, you go left to right, and when you right.
Okay, good. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
At the end of the podcast, baby. Almost there, almost home. You could probably say, but you won't because of copyright.
All right. Well, we're going to barrel on with a whole bunch of these pictures in the next episode, next Mariah Monday. So I hope you're enjoying me singing Poshnaption because I've got to do it 30 more times.
I'm impressed that we got through 30 in one episode, though.
I got to say, I didn't think we would get through 10.
No.
I did schedule this Zoom meeting until 4 a.m.
On Wednesday.
All right, bye, Lamely.
Bye.